Welcome to the Prophetic Path, the place where you'll learn to develop your spiritual gifts. This is Greg Mason, and in this video series, I'm going to show you some great ways that you can work with your dreams and visions to stir up your spiritual gifts. We're going to put several different things together that will give you a much fuller spiritual workout designed to help you grow like never before. You'll learn some really powerful ways to solve your problems through dream interpretation, prayer, and guided meditation, using the Bible and the information that you gather from your dreams and visions to build a more complete system for spiritual growth and development. Here's how all of this is going to work. Instead of going through the long process of teaching one spiritual principle at a time, we're going to get some real hands-on training and learn by doing. You'll learn more by using spiritual tools in real-life situations. So the goal here is to learn by doing and use real experiences that are personal to make the teaching sink in. So in these videos, we're going to work out some problems using spiritual tools, and I'll try to give you enough information to get you started so you don't get bored. There will always be time later to expand on things and go deeper into different areas, but I really want to give you what you need to jump right in and participate. In this next video, we're going to be dealing with these types of problems and look at different ways to handle them. These problems include reoccurring, unwanted dreams caused by some kind of spiritual link or connection, and they result in bondage and pain because of this connection. In some cases, it might feel like a bunch of people are sharing a body, and you're forced to feel their burdens and emotions. It can also be like you're trapped in a room with people or someone, and you're trapped in the same body or you can't get away. This is a more extreme scenario, but there are a wide range of experiences that you could be having. And in some cases, it all comes from a ministry or group of people that you don't even associate with anymore. Maybe you spent a lot of time with them in the past, but now you don't associate with them, and the problem keeps persisting. Okay, so here's my testimony about one set of experiences that I've been having about similar situations. And then we'll go on to see some different tools that I've used and experimented with to help solve the problems that I was having. So here I'm going to share with you this reoccurring problem that I've been having. And then in the next lesson, we're going to work on advancing in your spiritual inheritance and ways to press into that. So I've been having, for a very long time now, and I'm sure other people have this same problem, I've been having dreams and visions about certain ministries that I've been connected with in the past. These are ministries that God spoke to me numerous times about, saying that they weren't good for me and that I should get away from them. But the problem was, even though I wasn't going to those places anymore, I was still having dreams and visions about them on a very regular basis. My prayers were constantly interrupted because of the connections that some people refer to as soul ties. Night after night, I would have those reoccurring dreams about what was going on in those ministries and the problems that they were causing. So if I was praying about something, it would take a lot of effort to get a clear dream or vision about what I was really trying to pray about. It would take a lot of effort to push through all that unwanted resistance and to push through all those reoccurring dreams about one ministry in particular. It was like what I was praying about had to squeeze through all that resistance to come, and I still hate it. It's still happening, but I have a lot more control over it than in the past. This is all important because people in the prophetic get trapped in their environments, and sometimes they don't even realize it. Or sometimes they actually believe that that's a mission that God has given them to do. So they just keep on going on that merry-go-round. I believe that this is the reason why God had people leave everything behind them in the Bible. They often had to relocate. So I'm going to share my struggle with breaking free from all of this. You'll learn about some of the problems that I've had and the progress that I've made in setting myself free. I'm going to share with you some tools and techniques that you can use to break free from those old ties and from local resistance. Now, I'm not teaching you to run from your problems. This is more about getting free from something that God has already told you to leave. This isn't running from your mission in life. In fact, it is about forcing yourself into your calling and true mission that God has for you on this planet. It's about getting to know your true purpose. And I'm also going to teach you how to relocate your awareness rather than just relocating your physical body. This way you can really move on, so to speak, without having to always physically move, which is some of the meditative work that I'm working on now. God spoke to Jeremiah the prophet and told him to go to the potter's house, and that there God would speak to him. Then when Jeremiah arrived at the potter's house and watched the potter work on the clay, God began to speak about how Israel was like clay and God was like the potter who was molding the clay. So we're going to use this same type of technique in our meditations by using symbols and ideas to guide our awareness out of our mental ruts and reoccurring problems or thought patterns. By shifting your attention, you will make it easier to hear from God because you'll be positioning yourself to hear, just as Jeremiah did. So here's how I construct meditations. I'll take a concept or a prayer filled with symbols and I'll record it to a MP3 player so I can make the recording repeat itself over and over. Then I'll relax with the headphones on and listen as the recording helps focus my awareness and renew my mind. So you can use this as many times as it takes to break free from those old thought patterns and build up new thoughts. I often get so relaxed I'll fall asleep with the headphones on, and that's okay. The idea is that if you do this enough, your mind will eventually yield to the new thoughts. This should result in dreams and visions related to what you're praying about, so you can break free of all those unwanted, reoccurring dreams. And the types of meditations that you can record are unlimited.